fans.
And this is our civil action project.
Yes, I have had racial discrimination.
Definitely. Just living as long as I have, grew up with a tremendous amount of racial discrimination. Heard tremendous amount of LGBTQ discrimination.
I have. I'm from a small town called Claxton, Georgia, where back when I was coming up as a kid, racism was very prevalent in that arena. So I've not only witnessed it, I've actually been to a degree, a victim of it as well.
So I have witnessed a lot of discrimination in my life. But what has affected me personally is being discriminated against because I'm a woman.
Everywhere, people question me if that is my daughter. But I tell them, black and white make something beautiful. That is my daughter.
And in the workforce, I've noticed that a lot. I've actually seen pay discrepancies in my own experience with coworkers that are men. Not in the teaching realm, but when I worked for a nonprofit company, there were men making more money than me that were newer employees. And I couldn't get a good answer as to why that was.
Everywhere, to be honest. Yeah. Schools, home, in the family.
The most important thing is to have strong boundaries. And let people know. So you have to speak up for yourself, and that's not easy, but you have to let people know. And when you witness discrimination against other people, is let them know that you're not okay with it. So people will say things when maybe someone leaves a room, like, oh, they're so this or that. And if you let them know, like, no, that's not cool with me, like, it's not okay to talk that way about people or about that group of people, it shuts them down. And I think it surprises people.
Is that I had to be confident in myself and understand that my husband is white and I am black, and that is okay, and that is beautiful because years and years ago we weren't able to marry each other. We would have never been married, and it's a blessing to know that Martin Luther King, he fought for us, and we are where we are today, and we're able to actually marry each other and have beautiful babies. And my daughter, I will always tell her, you're 50% white and you're 50% black. And I want her to know both sides, not just one side.
I certainly overcame it because in my mind, I wouldn't allow anyone to exalt themselves above me. I have a strong mind. I've always been a strong-minded person. That's the way I was raised. So I was one of the ones that made it out of that town. I put my mind to joining the United States Marine Corps, which I served 25 years and became a Marine Master Sergeant. And I did all of that because there were people that said I would never accomplish something like that. So that was my motivation and fuel to accomplish what I accomplished.
A lot of it is nowadays kind of speaking out more, feeling ashamed as a teacher when I didn't. Being in the closet myself for such a long time, and then witnessing students getting teased and then not speaking about it. Always speaking up against racism, but not against LGBTQ issues for a long time. And then feeling bad about that, or if I did speak out about it, it definitely wasn't as forceful as it should have been. Kind of leaving those kids behind a little bit, sadly, and so how to resolve it is finally being more true to myself, trying to find allies, going to conferences, now with the internet, finding resources online that can help you find strength and a sense of community.
And anyone who has a mixed child and they're lighter than them, don't be ashamed. That's your baby.
Don't ever allow someone to put you in a shell or put you in a box or make you something that you're not. What you think of me is irrelevant. It's what I think of me.
I think the biggest thing is that life is hard and you have to have thick skin and you have to know that those people are out there. and they're going to find reasons to not like you, whether it's based on your skin color, your gender, whatever that is. And so, one, you got to be tough, and two, you got to stick up for yourself. And then three, move on with your day, because the people that like you, and the rest don't matter. So.